teams of top forensic scientists to find out. Was this cold-blooded murder?
The round is coming in through the driver's door.
Or was an innocent man wrongly accused? Find the truth. Coming up next, a disturbing blood spatter analysis of the patrol car.
We've got to be seeing blood, bone, bullet fragments.
They come to some startlingly different conclusions.
He was in the vehicle at the time that he was shot.
When verdict you decide, Kevin Lamance also said his brother was shot inside the patrol car. The defense maintains this is impossible.
The state's theory is that James Lamance was sitting in the driver's seat of the patrol car, looking towards the field. That's true. There would have been blood spatter and blood spray on the passenger side.
But the state is certain things happened just as Kevin Lamance claims. And they're convinced forensic science will prove them right.
The blood will always be consistent with the events that occurred in order to produce them.
Tom Bevel is the recognized authority in blood-stained evidence.
Bevel examines the crime scene photos, searching for clues.
I'm looking for both back spatter and forward spatter that would assist in showing the direction of the bullet and also the positioning of the police officer.
What should these spatter patterns look like? To find out, Tom Bevel conducts an experiment.
What we have is a .22 revolver. It will fire a bullet that will end up striking a sponge that will have plenty of blood source with which to create the spatter. We're going to capture the forward and the back spatter on white cardboard so that we can see the distribution and the pattern that it creates. The blood that we have dispersing here is a cone shape. We have some pieces of sponge that would be similar to what you might have with tissue. Very, very fine misting.
If Tom can locate these spatter patterns in the patrol car, he can determine where the fatal bullet came from.
Here we can see some of the blood spatter that is consistent with the forward spatter. And then we have photographs showing the interior portion of the window. You can see that we have spatter that is on the window. This would be consistent with back spatter. We didn't have an awful lot of back spatter, which is to be expected, but we usually have more forward spatter, and that's blood going in the direction of the bullet.
This was an important detail for the defense.
All over the passenger side of the vehicle. We've got to be seeing blood.
But Bevel says the defense overlooked a significant clue. Jim Lamance was wearing a hat on the night he was shot.
We had a cap that the bullet is actually traveling through, and that acts like a catcher's mitt. It's blocking most of the blood from actually exiting. To further corroborate that, on the inside of the hat, we do have the amount of blood, tissue, and hair that you would expect to be there if the baseball cap was helping to block.
The defense doesn't buy this explanation. But for Bevel, the evidence is clear.
Simply the best explanation, in my opinion, is that the round is coming in through the driver's door and striking the officer as he's looking out that window.
The picture is coming into focus, but the